What's up, guys? Thanks for watching. We're in the labyrinth. We're going to talk about some arm wrestling. So we got 6 matches here from Monster Factory 3. It's going to be a good time. It's on tomorrow. It's going to be free on Monster Factory's YouTube channel. So the first match I want to talk about is Bob Brown versus Kyle Howarth. Now, I'm not too familiar with Kyle Howarth, but I am familiar with Bob Brown. I saw him arm wrestle at the 2020 IFA Worlds, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he got a 2nd and 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Now, best of 5 right hand, I think Bob is going to win 3-1. I think his King's move is going to be very, very tough to deal with, and unless Kyle is very fast, I think Bob is going to win 3-1. Next match, BJ Fikakis versus Chance Shaw. Now, I want to say Fikakis has a height advantage. Will that matter? I think it will. I think it will matter if it goes to the top roll. I think they both top roll. I think BJ is going to win. I think the longer lever is going to make it challenging for Chance to get his hand in there. But if it goes to a hook, I think Chance is going to have a better chance. But now, I don't know if he can get into a hook. From watching BJ's match with Paul Linn, he was able to, when he wanted a top roll, he was able to top roll. It's a best of 5 right hand. I think it's going to be, 3-2. BJ Fikakis is going to win. And that's going to be a good time. Now, on to the next match. Craig Tullier versus Dan Mosier. Both these guys are very strong. But what I think is going to matter the most is I think Craig is going to be able to get what he wants in the setup. I think he's very, very good at manipulating the setup. Plus, he's extremely aggressive, and I think that's only going to help. I think this potentially may be one of the most intense matches. I hope they both go into a hook, and I hope it's a nice long hook war. That'd be fun to watch. But who's going to win? Who do I think is going to win? I think Craig is going to win 3-1. I think he's going to win 3-1. Next, it's a match I really want to see. It's Paul Linn versus Pavlo. Now, both these guys are very strong, but what I think the defining difference is going to be is I think Paul is going to have position. He's going to have center. Even if the match stops in center, he'll have center control with hand. And even if it is a very long match, with that position, he'll have greater endurance. And I think he's going to win. I think Paul is going to win 3-0. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I see Paul winning 3-0. Now, this is moving on to the only lefty match, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a very important lefty match. Now, last time I looked, Kody Merritt was number 1 left hand North America. And Corey West is climbing up that list. So this is a very, very, very important match. So who do I think is going to win? Very, very tough to say. They have experience. I think the last time they faced, I think Kody won. But now, best of 5 left hand. I think it's going to be back and forth. If Kody gets his top roll, I think he's going to win. And if Corey gets his hook, he's going to win. I think the go is going to be extremely important on this match. I feel whoever's faster is going to win. But I think it's going to be 3-2. I think it's going to be back and forth. I think Kody Merritt is going to win in an absolute war. Now on to the main event. Michael Todd versus Brzenk. Now, this is right hand. How much has Todd's injury healed? These guys have faced each other quite a bit, as I'm sure most of you already know. John knows how to be a King's move. I don't think the King's move is going to be the biggest threat to John. I think the biggest threat to John is going to be Michael's press off the go. If Michael can secure the press off the go and he gets any momentum, I think it's going to be too mean and too fast to stop. I think John would prefer Michael to King's move instead of that press. But now, who's going to win? I mean, I think it's going to be 3-2, back and forth. If every match goes to the strap, I think that's going to help Todd. But if John can keep Mike out of the strap, I think he'll be able to secure the hand and get the pin. But I think that's a very challenging thing to do. So who's going to win? Man, I'm not sure. It's a tough one. My first thought when I first heard the match was Brzenk. But seeing that it's in Mike's gym, it's in his hometown, I don't think he's going to want to lose. So I think he's either going to win or he's going to re-injure something, and then that's how he's going to lose. But I say 3-2 Michael Todd. Yep, I think Michael Todd is going to win. But hey guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you around.